What is good, YouTube, and welcome to the lab. It is your boy, your host, Nick. And guys, thank you so much for stopping by today. I know it's been a while, but I'm so happy to get back together with you guys, and I wanted to share some cool stuff that I got going on. In particular, we're gonna be sending in 41 cards to PSA, and we're gonna go over what cards are in those bad boys. We'll go over my last submission I got back, other stuff like that. Let me get you guys in the little camera holder doodad. All right, you guys are in safe and sound. Now, let me tighten it up. All right, there we go. And boom, flakata. So just a little bit ago, a month ago or so, I sent out a few cards. I sent out 3 to be exact, and I sent in a base set Zard, and it got a 6. So I don't even have that slab with me right now, but I did get that. And then I also got Charizard V from Brilliant Stars, Alt Art in a PSA 10. And then also got Marnie, the Japanese version from Shiny Star V in a PSA 10. So there we go. Shout out to my man Dragon Ball Dan with the Dragon Ball right there. Love you, homie. And then let's get into this stack of 40 cards. So some of these, oh my gosh, jeez. So my buddy Matt from Married and Gaming, you can go check out his YouTube channel. He's sending in 26 cards, and I am going to be sending in, I think I have 15. And so that gives us a total of 41 cards. So here we go. Let's go through these bad boys. First up, we have a Mewtwo GX, the Mewtwo. I traded my buddy Matt a Raichu GX box, and he just opened it on site. And I actually helped him open the packs, and I pulled this Mewtwo for him. Dude, I've pulled like 5+ of these cards out of Shine and Legends, so I love that card, and it's not the only time you'll be seeing it today in the submission. Next up, we have Arceus V-Star, and it's the gold variant, so that's cool. Then we have Flareon VMAX promo 180, Flareon V to go with the VMAX 179. We got the super sick Jolteon VMAX. Very beautiful card. Let me see if I can bring you guys in. Get some better lighting here. So we got the Jolteon VMAX. Very cool. Sword and Shield promo 184. Then we have promo 183, the Jolteon V. Man, these babies just pop. Ooh, I love this one right here. The Vaporeon VMAX. It's an awesome card right there. It's beautiful. This thing really pops, all that water in there. And then to go with that, we have the promo 181 Vaporeon V. That guy pops as well. Then we have a Sylveon V from it's the Trainer Gallery, Brilliant Stars. And we also have Umbreon V, also from the Trainer Gallery, Brilliant Stars. Sylveon V Max, Trainer Gallery, Brilliant Stars. That's a cool card. As you can see, my buddy Matt is sending in a lot of evolutions. I know his wife. I know his wife really likes Eevee and evolution, so maybe he's doing something with that. And this is not a promo. This is actually the Sylveon V Alt Art from Evolving Skies. So this is a pretty tough pull right here. Probably like a $75 card or something. Mew VMAX. Oh man, he doesn't know it, but once this one grades out, I want to try to get it from him, especially if it comes back a 10. I love this card right here. I love me some Mew and Mewtwo. And then here we go. We have a Marnie's Pride from Brilliant Stars, number 171 of 172. I think it's like a $30 card or so, so probably a couple $100 in a PSA 10, you know. I mean, this Marnie performs well from Shiny Star V, so maybe we can get double Marnie power here. Although it's not my card, it's my buddy's, but anywho. And then this one right here, this is another card I really want to get from him. We have the Arceus V Alt Art from Brilliant Stars. He bought a case of booster boxes right when Brilliant Stars came out, and he pulled this one out of there. We pulled the Rainbow Rare Charizard V-Star. We pulled my Charizard V Alt Art over here. We pulled this guy, the 10. And, yep, the Arceus V. We had a lot of good hits there. Then he's also sending in this gold Pokeball card. Also, to match it, the Pikachu V from the Ultra Premium Collection box, one that came with the Metal Zard in there. Also came with these 2 gold cards. I think they're around $20-30 a piece, so they'll probably be a couple $100 if they come back at 10. I imagine these things have to look pretty fancy in a slab. They look really nice. And then my buddy Matt, we were on the phone, and he opened up one of the new Arceus boxes. And from the Cosmic Eclipse pack, he pulled this Lily's Full Force. So I don't know exactly how much. I think it's like a $60 card roughly. So I imagine 300 bucks in a PSA 10 if it comes back at 10. A couple hundred in a 9 or so. Or at least 100, who knows? At least the card and grading fees back. Next up, we have big boy Blastoise from base set. And this one's looking pretty good. I don't know if he's going for a 10 or just a nice grade. This Blastoise seems to be in very decent condition, as you can see. Maybe around an 8 or so, in that range. Maybe even better, who knows? We'll find out. You guys will see in roughly about 120 days. And we also got a Venusaur from base set. Like I said, I just sent in the Charizard, a Charizard from base set that I have. I thought it was one of my cleaner copies I had. I was hoping for like a 7, 8, 9, and that bad boy came back a freaking, what it is, 6, man. So I don't know if it has like a binder bend in it or some crap like that. So you're going to see a bunch of Nidokings. My buddy Matt is a big fan of Nidoking, and we have the Japanese Nidoking. We have the base set 2 Nidoking. Base set Shadowless Nidoking. This is like the coolest one. I actually traded this to him. Oh, I can't take him out of order. I actually traded this to him. You know, roughly like, I don't know, $90 card or so. Then we have a Nidoking from base. And another Nidoking from base. So look at that cool Nidoking collection from my buddy Matt. Isn't that slick? Shout out in the comments if any of you guys are Nidoking fans and like his little Nidoking army. He also graded a first edition Giovanni's Nidoking. And that came back, I think, a 9 or something like that. So that's pretty cool, too, for his Nidoking collection. And then the last card of Matt's submission is a Digimon card. And it is this alternate art analog youth. This card is really cool. Pops really nice. It's like a $60 card raw. And with the submission where I sent in this, the Marnie, he sent in 9 cards or 6 cards. One of the two, but one of them was one of these. And it actually got the PSA 10. And he already popped that bad boy off for like 400 bucks. But there's a problem with PSA because they keep mislabeling this card. On the slab, they put that it was the Japanese analog youth, alt art, this and that. Even though I inputted what the card should be, for some reason they just took out what I said they should put it. And they just put in their own title that they thought the card should be, which was the Japanese version. So the pop reports are all jacked up. The English shows that there's a pop 0, but my buddy Matt had a PSA 10, so it should at least be a pop 1. But we're going to try it again, because after we got that card back, I was at his house, we opened up some Digimon boxes, and sure enough, he pulled this secret rare alt-art analog youth once again, so, excuse me. So that'll be fun to see what PSA decides to do. I can even show you guys the paperwork showing how I put it in right. I'll show you what I entered it in on this submission. It's line 26. So I put 2021 Digimon Booster Classic Collection Analog Youth Alternate Art EX1066. So here it is on YouTube. If PSA changes it, you heard it here first. Exactly what I'm putting in, and I even put in the notes what happens with that card, and to please just get the pop reports correct. All right, so now we're on to my stack here. There we go. And first up, I pulled this myself. I think you guys should have seen it. Charizard V-Star. I mean, it looks pretty good. It was packed fresh, so hopefully it'll get a 10. Paying 30 bucks to grade it is kind of rough because it's not even going to be that expensive in a PSA 10. I imagine 100, 150 or something. But either way, I want one slabbed up. And instead of buying one when I already own the card, I pulled this, so I'll just pay the $30 grading fee. And by the way, folks, that's the tier that we're going to be going with, is the new $30 economy or whatever. It says it's going to be roughly 120 days. These ones I sent in on the $50 tier, and then like my first edition Blaine's Charizard English, I sent that in the $100 tier. So I've been working PSA's tiers here, and now we're finally getting down to a little cheaper tier. Although it's going to take forever, but it is what it is. Next up, we have a Japanese Blaine's Charizard. Super duper clean. Man, in the hype, dude, I'm scared. I'd feel bad even admitting this, but in the hype, I bought 2 of these Japanese Blaine's Charizards. Yeah, I paid like $200 and like $150 for another one. But they looked so clean that they had PSA 10 potential, so we'll keep our fingers crossed. I'm hoping a 9 or a 10. Anything under that, and this card's really not worth all that much. But again, it's a card that I've had. I bought it to grade, so I have to grade it and see if my inkling was correct when I bought it online for all that extra money, trying to get myself a Blaine's Charizard and a PSA 10. All right, next up, my daughter pulled this card. We have the Shining Mew from Celebrations. I just love this card, and as you can see, the centering looks great. It's packed fresh. No whitening or anything like that, so I'm hoping that this should be an easy 10. I know it's probably, it should never say an easy 10, but it has everything going for it, and my daughter pulled it, so I'm hoping the Poké Gods will just give it a 10 so I can display that in her room. All right, so we have this card. This is one of my favorite cards I'm sending in. Do any of you guys know what it is? Oyama's Pikachu. I've had this card for years now and just waiting to get it graded, and I kept just forgetting to send it in because in a PSA 10, it's like an $800 card. And this one, it's been in really good condition since I had it. The centering looks good. I know it's kind of hard to tell with the wobbly border, but the back looks really good. I don't see any major nicks or anything like that. So I'm hoping for a high grade here. Worst case, a 9. But it is a weird kind of card, so we'll see what they do. Next up, we have a Dragonite V. I traded for this card and traded for it when it was packed fresh, so hoping to get a high grade on this as well. It's looking pretty good. A few $100 and a PSA 10. And I just love this card. Who doesn't? Oh, I keep forgetting. I gotta keep them in order. I already have the submission done. I just have to print out the paperwork and send them out today, so I can't mix up the order. So now here's a Mewtwo from my submission, because I told you I pulled like 5 of these things, and I graded one of these out and got a PSA 10 already, and I traded that away for some WotC packs. So that brought me down to having 2 Mewtwo's left. So I actually just want to send them both in. So we got this one. Look at the centering on it and everything. It looks amazing. I'm hoping for a 10. Hoping double 10s, because I pulled one and got the 10 on it. Here we go. Charizard from Crystal Guardians. Get some of the rest of this label off here. Charizard from Crystal Guardians. I'm not hoping for a 10 on this, but I'm hoping for like a 7, 8, something like that. A boy can only hope. There was a $200 price tag on it. I traded a card store for this card, but it does have a little nick up there on the corner. And kind of a little one on this corner. So the 2 top corners have little nicks. So we'll see what they do to it. Hopefully they don't beat it up too bad. But I love that card. I've wanted to get that graded for a while. Here's my other Mewtwo I was telling you all about. Also centering looks amazing and all that. Hoping for a 10 on this bad boy. If they 10 out, it's like a $400 slab, you know. Then we have this Mewtwo EX from, I think, Ruby Sapphire. And I'm not hoping for a 10 on this card either. I bought it on eBay, but I've had it for so long. I just love this card. And I've always wanted to get it slabbed up so I can properly display it. And hoping for, again, 7, 8, maybe even a 9 if I'm super lucky. Here's the back of it. No major, okay, it does have some nicks, but we'll see, man. 30 bucks to grade it. It's just something I've always wanted to grade and having a slab. So we'll see. Hopefully these aren't, I don't have any real dumb decisions. I don't want to lose money. That's the main thing. And then here we go, guys. We have a big, bad first edition Charizard. And sadly, I think it's going to get a 6 because if you can see right there, it has a little binder bend in it. The card looks so clean, guys, except that damn binder bend. But I want to see what PSA will actually do for this. I've just always wanted to get this slabbed up as well and put with my Charizard collection, my graded slab collection. And yeah, I bought this for 150 bucks raw quite some time ago. So we'll see. Next up, I traded for this card. We have a Mew V Alt Art from Fusion Strike. Also packed fresh. Hoping to get high grade. Looking for a 10. I just love this card. I'm a Mew and Mewtwo collector, as you can see. Well, Charizard, Mew, and Mewtwo. Those are the main 3 Pokemon I like to collect. So here's another one that I'll add to that collection amongst the other Mewtwo's I'm sending in. And boom. Believe it or not, I have a whole page of these reverse holo Charizards, but apparently I've never sent one in to actually grade. So I wanted to get one in the graded slab collection, and I'm sending this one in. We'll see how it does. Thinking maybe a 9 or something like that. If I get a 10, that'll be super sick. Here's another one of those Blaine's Charizards I was telling you about that I bought for a lot of money. And it's just another one that's in super clean condition. And we'll see what we can do. Hopefully we don't get beat up too hard on these. I paid a lot of money for them. I'm hoping to at least maintain the value that I have into them, you know. Next up, we have a, boom, Topps Chrome Charizard. I love this card. I have 2 of them, actually. This is the one. This is what the back looks like. I know there's different variations of this card and everything. But I love the one that has these little, I don't know what you would call them, those little crosshair looking things in the background, and they're just 3D. This card really pops, and you can see the texture on it. Seems like it has pretty strong corners. I'm not hoping for a 10 on this. Again, I'm sure I won't get it, but hoping for like an 8, something like that. 8, 9. It's just another card I love so much. I just wanted in my graded slab collection, so sending that bad boy in. And then lastly, for my submission, I actually bought this for my buddy Matt Married Gaming. He sent one in, got a PSA 9, and after we got the cards back, he actually pulled one of these out of a booster pack. So I pulled one for him, and then he pulled his own. And I actually bought this one off him right away. Well, it was deducted off grading fees from our last grading, and this is now in my collection. So the only Charizard I need from Brilliant Stars now is going to be the full art. And I don't own a copy yet. So I'm going to have to get one. Probably have to get one already graded or something, because it'll be hard to send it out and wait for another one. But we'll see. If I get that back, I'll have all 5. Or if I do get one of those, I'll have all 5 of the Brilliant Stars Charizards graded. So, there you have it, folks. Hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's kind of a long one, but we went through a lot of cards. You got to see a lot of backstory. I mean, just look at this stack. I wanted to add up the cards and see like what the value would be just raw, you know, because there's some hitters in here. There's a lot of heat. A lot of value. Yeah, I mean, just look at that. The Nidoking army. And then the Digimon. And my stack. But thank you guys so much. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please, if you have not, hit that subscribe button down below. We're on the road to 1K. I've been on this YouTube for years now, and I'd appreciate any support I can get from you guys while you're down there. Please leave a little thumbs up. And look forward to the video where I show you guys what the grades are. We're going to get these sent out today and get that on the road. And yeah. And actually, I just found another card I was looking for to grade, and that is a Special Delivery Pikachu. So I might add this one on too, because this is something I've been wanting to get graded. But thank you guys. Love you guys. You guys are the greatest in the world. I'll catch you guys, all my Poke Freaks and Fanatics, on the next one. This is your boy Nick signing out. Peace.